Yo, YouTube, how the fuck you doing, baby? We back again with another outnumbered but outplayed video. Guys, appreciate all the love, all the support, man, all the likes, the comments, bro. Guys, it's the holidays, bro. Do me a favor. If you're not already subscribed and you watch me, hit the sub button. Just do me that favor, bro. Just hit the sub button. So, let's just get straight to it, baby. So, we got Hardeki. If you don't know who Hardeki is, man, he is an amazing player. I think he's been on Gambit for some time now. He's been on a couple other teams for Apex, but I think he's been on Gambit for a while. I could be wrong, but I've known about Hardeki since season 0 or season 1, since they started competing. Hardeki's always had great potential, and he has been grinding and working on his game ever since, man. So when I saw this I think it's been about a couple days ago, man. And when I saw this, bro, I was in disbelief because Hardeki's one of those players that his game sense is very, very high. On top of the fact that, I mean, he's just a very clutch player, but his game sense is so high. So we're gonna take a look at this, man. He won this game solo. He's been doing a lot of things very, very clutch as like a solo player in these tournaments. It just goes to show how good he's become. His game sense, his awareness is very, very good. Honestly, I think that's one of the things that separates him from a lot of these players in his region is his game sense, his awareness, to know what's going on around him based on, you know, the feedback he's getting from shots, from audio cues, etc. Right? So let's just kind of get straight into this, man. This is very, very, very beautiful, bro, by Hardeki.
Influential game for clean. Hardeki still alive, and I like how you said.
So if you guys know anything about competitive Apex, you'll know that as a solo player, trying to ride it out with this many squads left is literally impossible. Like it's almost impossible. So the fact that he was able to be solo and last out this long with that many squads is impressive.
That Gambit will win this game, but you also recognize that Hardeki is still alive in the game, and when he is alive, anything is still possible.
All right, so what we're gonna have to kind of do, man, we're gonna have to kind of pay attention to how these teams are rotating in.
Certainly, I will never ever do it when Hardeki is still on the server because that man is a different.
All right, so you already have a team up top on the tower. The spot where Hardeki is, you'll see the spot that he plays at towards the end of this game. This team on top of tower should have been able to kill him and see him.
And ANC Outplayed are this team that are up on the high ground, are just trying to hold out. Let's see to France, but you were talking about clean earlier. They're in engagement, they managed to get one. Dolphins fallen.
So it's Nags as well, so it's all up.
All right, so you literally have 1, 2, 3 teams and a team on tower. You got 4 teams all right here on this side of the map. Hardeki, last time we saw him, he was over here, like right in this area somewhere.
He does have the alternator. He's going to try and avoid this fight for as long as possible.
All right, these teams, they fight. Hardeki has to take a portal, take a little bit of. Okay, that's literally insane. he takes portal, and there's a team right here. They just don't even, 1, hear him, 2, see him, because they're trying to get away from the storm themselves. They use bubble and they're trying to really look for their next move. But the fact that they don't see him is beyond me. Also, kudos to Hardeki for being able to stay super calm in this storm. He's literally in the storm, just tanking damage like it's nothing. But I mean, he is right here, so he can't move. He has 15 seconds left until he has his phase. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean by his game sense. Based on the feedback that he's getting within the game. So he knows he's getting shot from west, right? He's got 2 teams on his backside over here by the storm. He knows that, okay, if I get myself somewhere in the middle of them, one team, if they push me over here, they can't fight me without having to see or be seen by the other teams over here on his right. So this is why his decision to go right here, this is why he did it. He went low ground underneath because he knew that if this team tries to fight him, they would have to overextend over this rock. And if they did, the team over here on the right would have to shoot at them. So either way, it will buy him more time because both of these teams can't get to him without getting to each other first. I mean, it's just super smart. And another thing, he knows this team, they're trying to play cover, so they're not looking at him. They're looking above him at the teams shooting at him. This is just smart play. And this is when it gets dicey. He has a team right here. Takes his time, gets a little spot, and immediately, like I said, they don't even know. They're so focused, just like the team to his right when he was coming out of the storm. They were so focused on bubbling up and trying to get out the storm and rotate that they just didn't even pay him any attention. This is the same thing. You got Wraith, Gibby, and I don't know who this is right here. You got 3 guys coming out the storm. Immediately, he recognizes that this dude's getting shot by 2 teams, or maybe another team from behind, right? So he knows, like, okay, normally you would go for this guy, but it's smart to go for the Gibby because if you shoot this guy, he'll just bubble and he'll save his full team. Smart by Hardeki to be able to recognize, okay, I need to go for the Gibby first, and it helps because he recognizes in a split second that this dude's getting shot at as well. So I can shoot this guy on the side, and like as the other team shooting him as well, we can get him down immediately. Gets him down immediately. Instantly target switches and look at the crypto. Gets him down as well. So now this team can't bubble and save themselves, and ultimately what happens is they die. I mean, this is just beautiful play by Hardeki. And also another thing to note, the spot that he's in, he has like a rock like behind him, right? He got like a rock like over his head behind him. That's the only reason why he's not standing up. If he stands up, they see him and they kill him. And like I said, guys, the other thing as well, this team above him to his left up here, they can't overextend, right? See? This team right here cannot overextend because if they do, they get shot by this guy and this guy. This is why he went to this spot. I mean, I almost feel as though, I mean, when you play this game enough, mentally, this is what you see mentally in your head. If you guys are having a hard time trying to, in your clutch situations or in your, you're in these kind of situations, whether you're playing ranked or whether you're competing, and you just don't know where to go, it's because you just have a limited knowledge on the map. Playing a lot and knowing where everything is key. Hardeki has that knowledge, right? I'm pretty sure if you ask Hardeki, did he know about, like, if you showed him this, I'm pretty sure Hardeki instinctually, because he's played the game enough and has studied the game enough, he knows exactly where everything is right here. He knows exactly where everything is. So he doesn't have to be told it. It's just instinctual at this point. So like I said, when he rotated in, he went directly right here to the spot. So like I said, he knows that this team can't peek because this team right here will shoot them. Exactly what I called it earlier. This is just beautiful play by Hardeki, man. And I'm very surprised that, like, this team right here, normally, especially in NA, say this is like Hal right here. In NA, if this box is here, bro, this guy's gonna peek out and see Hal immediately. This is crazy that he wasn't seen. And I want you guys to pay attention to that little move that he just did. Pay attention to this. Watch this little move. As he's sliding around the corner, he's staying very low to the ground because he doesn't want the team over here behind him to see him. He doesn't want that team over here to see him. I mean, this is just the little things, bro.
Looking like it might be the end now for
He phases just for safe measure.
Survive, and he's gonna make me question myself once more.
Goes back to the same spot.
Around 50 HP, still
this team can't, like I said, this team, they wanted to commit and kill him, but they can't because this team right here, they're just watching. You just can't do anything about that. You have to prep and get ready for what's going to happen next in the end zone. But they give Hardeki time to heal, right? Like, this is just beautiful play. Beautiful play, man.
He tries to complete the miracle run here for Gambit and maybe pop up to win the game.
And you see exactly what I was saying earlier, right? This team can't commit to him because they're going to get seen by this team.
3. Lecite de France, Gambit somehow still there and kicking as well.
And like I said, that team's helping him out so much. That guy's flesh, but he can't commit. Like I said, this team cannot give up their spot just to look down at him. If they do, they get shot by this team. This is just beautiful positioning by Hardeki, bro.
Hardeki plays this correctly. If he can be in a position
I mean, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful positioning by Hardeki. If this team gives up height, they lose the fight. So they have a decision to make. Do we go down low, maybe get the solo out the way, or do we go and maintain height and try to kill these guys?
Force Lecite de France to engage first.
They opt to maintain height and be aggressive here. I'm assuming they're thinking they're going to kill this team quick and then we'll worry about the solo, but
he's going to have to pop a battery as well. Hardeki is still alive here for Gambit.
And look at him. He's just here the whole time. He's been in the same spot the whole time.
There's a lot of damage that can be done by Hardeki here. All he's playing for realistically is top 2, but certainly will have his sights on the first.
And it helps that this guy right here hasn't popped the battery. He just has no time.
Lecite de France get the first one. Joke is trying to connect with the second as well. Lecite de France will pick up the kills.
So this guy's low. His teammates has like no batteries. Hardeki comes in. Hardeki comes in and immediately just kicks that guy out. Hits his shots and finishes it, bro. Timing, the patience, game awareness, guys, and his positioning. Like, to me personally, none of this is possible unless his game awareness is at an all-time high. Because he knew what was going on around him based on what was the cues, right? Okay, there's a shot west, there's a shot north. Okay, I know to go here because of what is happening around me. The patience to stay in the same spot, and then also the movement on staying low to the ground and staying around that same area, knowing that that is the spot you need to play, because both of those teams cannot peek him without seeing each other and shooting at each other. Knowing all of that within seconds, because he did the homework. He spent the time learning this. He spent the time just being in these situations. Has led Hardeki to be able to do things like this. So, guys, like I said, all of the things that I see, that I break down like this, all of this is possible for any of you. You just have to see it in this way. Break it down in this way. The same way that I'm breaking it down in my head to you guys is the same way like that these top tier players do it. So, like I said, guys, take what I'm saying, use it in your games, look at things the same way that I'm looking at it, because this is the same way that these top tier players look at it. This is why they're so good. Guys, appreciate all the love and support like always, man. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already. I'll leave links down below if you want to support me. You don't have to, but if you want to, I appreciate it, man. I'm out, guys. Peace.